In this tutorial, we will look at fixing pictures which have a background that needs to be removed. This image here of a cat looks fine on the page, but when we preview it in a browser, we will see that in actual fact it has a white background, and this covers up part of the page background and doesn't look particularly attractive. So we need to remove the white part of this image. We'll do this by going to Site View, finding the image, which is Rolling Kitten, and notice it's a JPEG, which is why it has the white background. If I right click, I can choose Open with Photoshop. You may have to open Photoshop separately and then use File Open to find the picture you want to use. The first thing you need to do is to go to Layer and Duplicate Layer. And this will give you a version that you can edit and remove the background from. In the Layers palette, you'll see that we have Background and Background Copy. We want to switch off the background copy and then use the Magic Wand tool to highlight all of the white area, and we can then simply press the Delete key. So we can see now that the background has a checkered effect, which means that it is transparent. I then go to File, Save for Web and Devices, and I would strongly recommend that we would use a ping 24. This gives a good compression ratio but keeps all of the colours and the transparency. When we've done this, we can click on Save. You need to save it into the same folder as your website. And I'm going to save it. It was called Rolling Kitten JPEG. I'm going to save it as Rolling Kitten PNG. I can now return to my cat's page. And I can then change the source of this image. So if we look in the code, source equals, and then I can browse. Choose Rolling Kitten PNG. And now, when I preview in browser, I should find that the background has been removed. And so we can see the green background around our kitten. I replaced this image in code view by replacing the source of Rolling Kitten JPEG with Rolling Kitten PNG. You may find it easier to highlight the image and then using the Tag Properties panel, you can then choose the source here, click on the 3 dots, and then find the picture you're looking for in your site. Be careful, not to choose the original JPEG, but make sure that you have your transparent ping. I'm going to close this panel because it takes up too much space. I'd like to add another image. This time I'm going to choose one that doesn't have a white background and requires a bit more input in order to work on.